What's up guys, it's your boy Cloud, and I'm pretty sure most of you are already aware there's a new Dragon Ball Z fighting game coming to PS4, Xbox One, and PC early next year. It's going to be titled Dragon Ball FighterZ, and it's going to be developed by Arc System Works, the same team responsible for Blaze Blue and Guilty Gear. Now, aside from the cel-shaded graphics, which look amazing in my opinion, the first thing you're probably going to notice is that it's a 2D fighting game, which is an extreme departure of Dragon Ball Z games over the last, I don't know, decade or so. And not only is it 2D, but it also features 3-on-3 style gameplay, which is very reminiscent to Capcom's Versus series. Games like Marvel vs. Capcom or X-Men vs. Street Fighter. There'll be a link in the description for those of you who want more details about the actual game. What I'm actually here to talk about today is the elephant in the room, and that is the huge rift in the Dragon Ball Z community regarding future Dragon Ball Z games and the response to this one actually being revealed. Now, on one hand, you have a group of players who are extremely excited for this game to be released. They're going to be waiting for it, they're anticipating it, they think it's going to be a breath of fresh air. They're finally happy that they're going to get a fighting game that feels more like an actual fighting game and not with all these created characters and RPG elements and things of that nature. Then on the other hand, you've got another group of players who just feel let down simply because it's going back to 2D style gameplay. They feel like, it's a bit of a regression. They're mad that it's not Xenoverse. They're going to be unhappy about a large roster. It just doesn't really appeal to them the way a game like Xenoverse would. Now, a situation like this really can't be helped, especially when it comes to something like Dragon Ball Z, simply because we're now at a point where you have Dragon Ball Z fans who are in their 40s, and then you have Dragon Ball Z fans who are 4. And a very deep and technical fighting game probably just won't appeal to the vast majority of Dragon Ball Z fans who are not really fighting game fans, and the ones who are either really young who just want to pick up a game that they can play like very quickly and catch on. I think it's great that they decided to go into the direction where fans that are fighting game fans and also Dragon Ball Z fans can have this outlet to where they feel like they have a game that is made for them, more so than the simpler style gameplay of, say, a Xenoverse or a Tenkaichi or even a Budokai, which a lot of people that was their quote-unquote competitive fighting game, which is a joke really, compared to actual fighting games. So I'm glad that they are going into this direction. I still don't feel like it's a pure fighting game, and that's simply just because I don't consider like Capcom's Versus series to be like pure fighting games. To me, I come from the era of Street Fighter 2 The World Warrior, Champion Edition, Street Fighter 2 Turbo, Mortal Kombat, Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, World Heroes, and then when we get to 3D games, your Tekkens, your Virtua Fighters, things of that nature, like real fighting games. I don't really consider the Marvel vs. Capcom series, which this is what this game looks like to me, is it looks like a versus game. And it's still, to me, more of the simpler style, arcadey style fighting game, but it'll probably be 100 times deeper than, say, a Xenoverse would or ever could be. And I think that's great. So I take it for what it is. That's my personal opinion on it. As for those of you who, you're mad that it's not Xenoverse, or you're mad it's not a 3D game like Tenkaichi or Raging Blast or any of the other games that we've gotten over the last few years, Xenoverse was a cash cow. I'm more than willing to bet that they're going to make another one, or they're going to make another game similar to it with a different name. It's just simply too popular. They're not going to just stop making them. But, let Dragon Ball FighterZ have its shine, and who knows, pick it up. If you're not a fighting game fan, pick it up. You may even like it. You never know. And part of the reason I say this is because we may not get a game like this for a really long time, if ever. And you'd have to think that the people who prefer Xenoverse's simpler approach or more dumbed down approach to fighting could definitely outsell a more intricate or deeper fighting game. And you know, I don't like to tell developers that, I don't like to say that I'm for sure gonna buy something, because that gives them the incentive to just put out bullshit and, you know, just take money and put no effort into actually developing the game. But there's a high chance that I'm gonna get it, and I hope that it does well. I hope it's successful. I hope we see more games like this in the future. And, you know, Arc System Works, they know what they're doing. I haven't really played Blaze Blue like that, but I'm very familiar with Guilty Gear. I first started playing that game back in like 1998. I think my friend had it, the Japanese version, on I think it was Dreamcast. Yeah, pretty sure it's Dreamcast. But I mean, this game is the type of game me and my friend used to think about. We used to dream about having back, you know, way back in the day. Oh man, if we can just get like a Street Fighter style game to play like Dragon Ball Z or X-Men vs Street Fighter game. Like, we're finally getting it. You know, it's maybe about 15 years too late, but you know, I'll take it now. But hopefully the game, like I said, is successful. My two main concerns is in trying to appeal to that market of that demographic of, you know, Dragon Ball Z fans that aren't fighting game fans. I hope they don't dumb it down too much. Like, I hope they don't simplify the gameplay so much, you know, just to give those people like, hey, buy the game and you can stand a chance to play without getting your ass kicked because we made this so easy. I hope they don't go that route with it. And I also I don't expect the roster to be like ginormous, but I just hope the roster isn't total shit either. So, you know, I would love to see, I don't need to see like Tournament of Power people in here, but I love to see like Goku Black and Hit and Broly and, you know, just a few people outside of the main four sagas of Dragon Ball Z. I hope they get that part right. And, you know, if not, and the game does do well, maybe, you know, in a sequel or something. I would like to see Super Saiyan Blue, but we're seeing a lot of yellow-haired guys in here, so I wouldn't hold my breath. But I mean, what are you guys' thoughts? You know, you can let me know in the comment section how you feel about this game. If you're against it, if you're excited for it, what do you guys think? That's the video. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.
勝負あったな。